Greetings, folks. John Grace, President of Investors Advantage, where we help take the mystery out of managing money. And I want you to know the money doctor is in. We're going to try to take the KISS principle, keep it sweet and simple, and make things a little simpler. Let's look at one of the things that we're calling the 6-month savings nonsense. Okay, one of the things that we often hear when it comes to financial planning and putting aside money is that we shouldn't do anything until we have set aside 6 months of cash reserves of an entire year's savings. Now, I'm going to say that's awfully daunting. That for most of us is a very big challenge, and it's something we never get around to. And that means we often just delay setting aside money for a meaningful retirement. And we're going to suggest that you pay yourself first, right at the top of the month. So instead of having 6 months of cash reserves and doing nothing until you do that, maybe if it's a cash reserve, it might be 1 to 3 months that would be sufficient to keep in cash. Not to say that we don't have other money in positions that we can have access to, but in addition to cash, there are other places where money is accessible. But maybe there's a larger issue, and in addition to saving for things, whether it's a car or a house, how do we save for our financial future? I would encourage you to set aside 10 to 15% of your next month's paycheck at the beginning of the month, not at the end of the month. We do it backwards. We wait till the end of the month and discover there's no money left. Well, maybe we should start at the beginning of the month and make sure we pay ourselves first, because who's going to do it if we don't do it for ourselves, and put ourselves as the number one priority. So that would be the first suggestion. And then we would say that you can save for more than one purpose. In other words, if it's $300 that you're trying to save, $150 could go for the house or for the down payment or for the cash reserve. $100 could be put into the future. That way we are not sacrificing the short-term plan for the long-term plan, or vice versa. Now, I will tell you that right outside of our office, right at Westlake and Thousand Oaks Boulevard, at the freeway, the 101 freeway, it is not often for us to see a homeless gentleman. And he has a very specific goal. He has a placard. He comes out there often during the week to say that he's looking for either $200 or $240 today. I need $240 today. Notice his goal is very specific. Do you have a specific goal? Do you have a financial goal? We find that a good number of people, like 56% of 1,000 people surveyed, have no goals whatsoever, neither of themselves or for their spouses. They just haven't even tried. It doesn't get any easier, folks, so take 10 to 15%. Make that the amount that you set aside right now, because good habits make things easier. And then let's make sure that you determine what's your number. So that would be my recommendation. In fact, let's take a page out of Oprah Winfrey. She knows what she paid for her electric bill in the last 2 months. LL Cool J lives with below his means. He drives, he says, a Honda Accord that he leases for $399. So that way he won't go into bankruptcy. Let's live below what we earn. So my recommendations for you in my prescription is that you determine what's your number. You take action on making sure that some amount of money, even if it's $25, gets set aside in the next 30 days. And number 3, give us a call so we can help you determine how to become financially independent. John Grace and the Money Doctor is out.